Hello, welcome to those joining. So just finding yourself a comfortable seated position, either just sitting straight down on the ground, or if you want to sit on the cushion, you're welcome to do that. And just take a few little wriggles that you need to get comfortable. And then we'll just start with our palms facing down on the knees or in the lap somewhere. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and close the eyes or soften the gaze just down to the floor if that feels better. And just really taking a moment to become present in this space, this spot where you're seated this evening. Imagining everything that's outside of you and just fading away, fading off into the background. Taking any last wriggles or adjustments as you need. And then let the body find stillness, closing down the eyes if you haven't already. Letting the tailbone soften and melt down into your cushion or straight down to the earth beneath you. Letting the whole of the left leg and the whole of the right leg soften. And then sitting up nice and tall through the spine. You might like to roll the shoulders back and down. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. And then softening through the face. So let the eyes, the cheeks, and the jaw soften. Giving yourself permission to release any tension here, or let go of any gripping or clenching, either in the face or anywhere else that you might notice. And giving our bodies permission to be grounded yet relaxed. If you'd like to take just a little scan through the body, starting at the tips of the toes, slowly working all the way up the body to the crown of the head. You're welcome to do that. Just checking in with your body, checking in with how you're feeling, both physically and also energetically as well. Just giving yourself permission to drop back into the physical body. So moving away from the mind, away from thinking, and back into our bodies. And then once you've finished that scan through the body, seeing if you can soften a little bit more. Letting everything relax. Letting everything outside of you melt away. So it's just you, your body, and the earth as your support beneath you. And then if you haven't already, taking a moment to notice your breath. So breathing in and out of the nose. And if you'd like to take a clearing breath, you're more than welcome to do that. So you might take 1 or 2 rounds breathing in through the nose. And then breathing out through the mouth. You might want to take one more round, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then let the breath return in and out of the nose. And you might even like to place one hand onto the lower belly, one hand onto the heart here, if that feels good for you. Keeping the eyes soft. And as you breathing in all the way into the belly, so the belly expands. And then as you breathe out, the breath leaves the body and the belly softens. Breathing into the belly expands. Breathing out, the belly softens. Let's just take 3 more rounds of breath, just like that. And let the hands be heavy on your body. So creating that connection, that hand onto self. Let's take one more breath in and out. Then the hand that's on the belly, you can just return that hand back to the knee, keeping the hand on the heart. Just taking a moment to let your awareness move to the heart space. So not doing anything to begin with, just feeling the heaviness of the hand on the body, that connection. Maybe tuning into this area and noticing if it's feeling a little bit constricted or if this area feels more expansive. And there's no right or wrong. Just stepping back into the body and noticing what's showing up for us today. Just take 1 or 2 more breaths here with the hand on the heart. You can let the hand be heavy. You might just give yourself a little bit of a massage there if you need help creating that awareness in this space. Taking 1 more round of breath. And then you can go ahead and release the hand back to the thighs. If it feels good to keep the hand there, more than welcome to do that. And then bringing the awareness back to the heart space. Again, tuning in, seeing if this area, this space is feeling either physically or energetically expansive or more constricted. Again, not doing anything, not trying to control or change. Just allow the awareness to be there. And just allow the space to be seen. And then once you have created that awareness, once you've started to settle into that space, keeping the eyes closed, but in your mind's eye, imagining a little seed in the middle of your heart space. And it might be just a small seed, just a speck. Or it might be a larger seed, that's okay. In your mind's eye, I invite you to imagine that there's a little person or a little healer inside your heart space. This healer, this little gardener, has a bucket of water and starts to carefully water the seed. He or she starts to water the seed with love, with kindness, and with very careful detail. And as more and more water soaks into this seed, the seed starts to sprout. And imagining in your mind's eye that this seed starts to sprout into a beautiful plant or flower. And just a little one at first. Then it starts to grow and grow, beautiful leaves and petals blossoming, until your whole heart space fills with this beautiful plant or flower. And it can be any kind of flower that you like, noticing the color of the stems, the color of the petals, the shape, the texture. Maybe there's one or two colors, or maybe there's a whole rainbow of colors in this flower. And as the gardener continues to water this plant, this flower, it continues to grow and grow, filling up the whole of your heart space. Until it fills up the entire heart space with this beautiful flower, this radiance and energy of love and light. And then it continues to grow and blossom outside of the heart space, until it continues to grow and blossom out to the rest of your body. And your whole body is filled with this energy of growth, of love, of expansion, of light. And it keeps continuing until your whole body is covered and filled with this beautiful flower. And your whole body is filled with love. And just taking a moment to notice how your body feels now. Imagining that picture of the flower and the energy of the flower in your mind. Noticing right now in this moment, yourself is filled with beautiful, glowing beauty. And no matter what happens on the outside, no matter the chaos outside, inside lays a beautiful garden of love, of peace and stillness. And taking in this image one more time. And then letting go of the visualization. Coming back to your breath. And then you can wiggle the fingers and the toes when you're ready. And you might roll the shoulders. You might take any other little movements that you like. And then you can sit here for a little bit longer if you like. When you're ready, you can re-enter the world and go on with your day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.